Thanks for being here. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, hashtag replay. If you watch the replay, thanks for joining in. Remember, YouTube hangs out for about 30 days. Facebook hangs out for about 30 days as replay. YouTube, it will stay there until I make it private. I do have a subscription option getting started. So if you're interested in that, feel free to DM the word or comment below the word subscription, and I will get you the information as I get started with it and get it moving forward. I'm going to go ahead and start on my other platform. That's going to take me just a minute because I do have to get everything set up and share it all out. I apologize. As I get it going this morning. Wow. Okay, let's do this one. Not this one, this one. We'll do that. All right, I shared it out to a few people. If you're joining in, if you're a regular of mine and you feel like the things that I help you with could help somebody else, please share it out. Like, love, share, do all the things as we get started. I will get started in just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and put my shoes on as we get things started. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. How are you today? How's it going? I'm just going to be putting my shoes on really quick while we wait for everybody to join in. I feel like that's my dear girl just jumped in. Shell, what's up? Good morning. How are you? I was just thinking about you this morning, so you must have felt the vibes. I was thinking, man, I haven't seen her all week. I hope she's okay. I was just thinking about you. If you want to join in on any of the other ones, it's totally fine. Thank you. Yeah. How cute are those, right? I have tried every size of them. I have several of the 2.5 length. These are the 5, so you can stretch them out, right? You can stretch them out. I love the 5s because I can bring them up to where I need them to be and they don't feel out of sorts. I like the 2.5 because I can wear them as swim trunks, right? So the 2.5s, they're really short, they're a little bit shorter, they're cute, and you can wear them as swim trunks too. I've been wearing them as swim trunks while we've been down here at the beach. Those are the 5s. Yep, they are. Let me get my shoe tied and I'll look back up. Facebook, YouTube, I'm sorry. All you see is the back of my head right now. But I will get it going. I'm trying to get my shoes on for y'all. Yeah, they're the 5s, Shell. And the thing about the shorts that I have on is they had the no slip thing. It's like a squat security, I guess. It's the ones that help them keep from riding up. Well, they're 5s, and the legs of them are really tight to me. So I take the no slide piece out. That's just me. Not everybody will do that, but that was just me. That's what I did. But you don't have to. If you like that no slide squat thing, I think with the fives, the way that I do them, because I kind of like pull them up a little bit. When we're short, I don't know how short you are, but with me being short, I mean, I'm 4'12" on a good day. That's with my shoes on. So my legs are not that long. And the fives make me feel like they're hanging to my knees. So I will kind of like tug on them a little bit and get them probably up to about a 3 inch. And then they feel really comfortable to me. But the no slip that they put on there now for squatting, it rubs my leg, it irritates my leg a little bit. So I don't always keep them on there. I do have them on some, but you know, clothes, they're all made different, right? Even from the same brand, they're made different or they feel different. So, I do change them up a little bit. Like I said, this pair does not have, usually there is a no slip grip right here in the edge of the bottom, and I hook it off. But they sit up above on my thigh really well because I have kind of thick thighs. Yeah, and they make it very easy to take off too. It's kind of like hemmed in there, which I really love about that brand because most of the brands, it's kind of like built onto the seam, and these are not. They were literally sewn into that bottom hem at the bottom. So I was able to take my hem trimmer, you know, like the little thing that you get in your sewing kits. It's got the point on it, and it was like, you know, it could kind of trim it up. I was able to use that and come right off. It didn't take me any time at all. Once I got it started, it was perfect. Seam ripper. There's the word. There's the word. So that's what I did, and I love them. Like they worked perfect. They did great. Like they don't move around on me. So, and then these have those pockets too. See. I know I'm talking about a lot about these shorts. I have somebody that likes to ask about them, so bear with me. It's not a commercial advertisement. I don't have any affiliation with them. I wish I did, but oh, I love pockets. I wish I had an affiliate with them because I love them, and I will continue to buy from them. I love the way they feel. Love the way they feel. I haven't tried any of their other things. They have bras and t-shirts and all the things, but I haven't tried any of that. But I absolutely love these. Good. Yeah, I'm going to adjust. If you're still over here on Facebook and YouTube, I am going to adjust the screen because I'll step back. I'll be way back here. The chair will actually move. Yeah. I wish I could tag them in everything that I do somehow. So I'll be way back here. My chair is going to be over here. I had a little setup the other day because, of course, we are talking about the burpee this week. Remember, next week starts our burpee challenge, 300 burpees in the month of September. And Shell, I don't know if you were with me when I was talking about it, that I'm going to try to do the burpees with y'all every day that we're together in September. So Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. I think there's a total of 15. So I'm going to try to break it up. And that way, if you want to do the burpee challenge with me, then you're doing it with me. You're not doing it alone. You're not trying to figure out how to get all those burpees done. I will say that if you cannot do that many burpees, break it up in the whole day. You don't have to do it all at one time. You don't have to do 50 at once. You don't have to do anything like that. Do what feels good for you. So I just wanted to give the opportunity for anybody that really wanted to do it with me, but they didn't want to feel like they were doing it all by themselves or trying to figure out how to get them all done. um, I will have it figured out, and Monday we will talk about it just quickly. I'm still going to go over my normal exercises starting in September. So I'll be going over those exercises, and within those exercises, Shell, if you're going to be here next week, that might actually help me a little bit. I don't know what you have going on. I'm going to fix this because it's a little crooked. Um, Feels like everything over here is leaning. So if you're here next week, then I can kind of like, while I'm doing the workout, fill it out and see, because I want to get so many within the time frame that we're together. Um, I don't know the number yet because I haven't even thought that far out. But so next week, Monday is the 31st of August, but we're going to start the September. That way we have a full week. No worries. If you can't, it's okay. That way we have a full week of start. So we'll go Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday just like normal. I'll go over the 2 exercises for the month, and I will also be throwing those burpees in through the whole session. And I'm going to try to still keep it around that 30-minute mark. So just know that I'm going to be getting those burpees in within that time frame that we're together. It'll be my normal. You guys know I don't like to lollygag. I like to get to the point, show you what you need, help you out if you need it, and get out. I don't like to waste your time or mine. Okay, so now we've talked about the challenge. I have had some registrations and some sponsorships for my 5K. I just want to shout them out because I am going to use this as content. Crosby Seafood, M.E. Richards Designs, Treaty of Tripoli. These guys have sponsored me. If you're interested in being a sponsor, if you're a business and want to sponsor, feel free to check the links in my bio. I try to put the links in my content as well. So if you want to sponsor, please, there's all sorts of tiers. I have gotten so many tiers in there this year for people to do whatever they would like to do. They can be stacked. So if you want to sponsor in a couple different ways, you can totally do that. If you sponsor one way and you change your mind and you want to add some to it, you can always do that. If you are at certain tiers, you get your logo on my shirts that will advertise your business. So if you're a business and you want to advertise that business and you want to support me and help the awareness that we're donating to this year, please feel free to do that. Look at the links in my bios and you'll get all the information that you need. You can also register. If you want to register as an individual, you can do this. It's virtual, so you can do it from anywhere. I do have it opened up to where you can send me stuff between the Sunday starting and the Saturday, because the 25th this year is on a Sunday. So if you want to jump in there and you want to do it and record yourself and tag me and all the things, you totally can do that. And I'm going to start shouting people out that are doing this. There are little things that you'll get. You'll get a bib if you register, and that way you can put all of your information in there. There's lots of things that we have going on. So if you want to register as an individual, you can do that. If you want to register as a team, you can also do that too. So if you have a group of friends and y'all like to run together, or you like to walk together, or if you have a walking club and you want to join and you want to become a team to do this, all you have to do is register as that team. If you choose to do the team registration with a shirt, we can put your name, your team name. Give yourself a team name and support yourselves. We can put that team name on the back of our shirts. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to register at any time. Links are in my bios. Everything that I have is in my bio with the direct link, and then it just kind of shows you where to go. All right, so today is Thursday and it is our circuit day. We have been talking about the burpee because we wanted to have everything ready for you to be ready for next month if you choose to do the burpee with us. So, what we're going to do is our warm up, and then with the warm up, I'm going to go straight into and do a full burpee. I am going to do this from the chair and then a high table. I want to change it up just a little bit. You see that we can do this in this small little area right here. You don't need a lot of room to do any kind of workout. You don't need a whole pile of room to do all these things. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with our warm up. I'm only going to do like 5 or 10 of each one. We're going to go nice and slow. If you have any questions as we move through this, go ahead and ask. I would rather stop and help you with it and make you feel comfortable with it as we're doing it, rather than you hurting yourself because you feel like you need to keep up. All right, so the warm up this month has been the squat to overhead reach. And I'm going to tell you, I'm looking over, I'm probably going to change that, but this is what I have written down right here. I follow a guide. So if you need to do that, put you a guide up there so you know what you're doing. I'm going to put this on the floor. So our circuit is going to contain a squat to overhead reach. Now, do your squat however you need to. If you need to do it in a chair, do it in a chair. You're going to squat down, go up, overhead reach. Squat down, overhead reach. That's all we're doing. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then we're going to go straight to a wall push-up. That's the second part of our circuit today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you see my whole body is going. My chest is not the only thing moving, okay? I'm not letting my belly go in. I'm not letting my back arch out, my butt poke out. I'm keeping my body straight, just like this, okay? The next one is the hinge and reach down. So you're just hinging and reaching to the floor. You want to make sure that you relax those knees as you go down. 3, 4, and 5. The next one is a reach over. If you're going to be in your regular position, you're going to step out, push up. Remember, we're adding that push up in this week, and step in. Step out, push up, step in. We got 3 more. Step out, push up, step in. Last one, step out, push up, step in. Okay, the last part of this is a jumping, because I wanted to make sure that you know that you can jump through this. You don't have to. If you choose to do the step, that's okay. But if you want to do the jump out, you can also do that. So if you're going to do that, it's going to be jump out, push up, jump in. Jump out, push up, jump in. Out, push up, jump in. We have 1 more. Out, push up, jump in. Okay? That was all of the warm-up. Now, the last part of this is going to be the full burpee. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out here, stepping out, push up, step in, reach above your head. That would be the burpee that you do. Out, push up, see, we're adding that push-up in there this week. 1 more. Okay, now we're going to do it from high top. You hinge over, jump out, push up, jump in, hands above your head. push up, in, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go to a chair. Let me move that out of the way. All right, so with the chair, you're going to hinge just a tiny bit further. Okay, get that over a little bit. I'm going to use the corner of the chair. Hopefully I don't hit my head on the table. There, I'll do that. I'm going to use the chair, and what we're going to do is we are going to do the full burpee from the chair. So we're going to hinge down, jump out, jump in, hands above your head. Oop, I forgot my push up. Push up, in, hands above your head. 4, and 5. Remember, you don't have to jump either. You can always just step out, step back in, go up. And you see in this one, I did not add that jump. I just went up on my toes to raise my hands above my head. It is totally okay to do that. Yeah, it definitely does to break it down like that. All right, so the last one is on the floor. I'm just going to rearrange just a tiny bit. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to try to go this way, Shell. Maybe not. Let's try this way. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and point this down just a tiny bit more. Okay. All right. I know that Facebook and YouTube, you only see about part of me right now. Well, we're going to figure this out. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to go down. Okay, I'm bending my knees a little bit. I know that you can't see all of me, TikTok, but we're going to go down to the floor, out, push up, back in, hands above your head. Okay, might try it this way. I had it just right the other day, Shell. I don't know what happened. It's always something. Okay, we're going to try it this way, but you want to see my legs? I'm going down. And as you go down to the floor, you want to bend those knees. Here, out, in, hands above your head. Push up, hands above your head. You can jump when you come up. Push up. Remember, and go up on your toes if you don't want to jump. Last one. And up. Whew. That made for a big circuit. Perfect. All right. Sorry. All right, now, so I'm going to fix my screen again because whenever I come close, Facebook can't see my face. Okay, so remember, you only have to do 5. If you can't do 10, if you can't do 5, do 2. As you do a circuit, find your place and build from there. It is totally okay to do what your body can do. Just get yourself started. Yeah, I figured it would. It'd be all right. It's okay. We just kind of roll with it. And I do try to focus on the other one being the one that the most is seen because it is the one that records everything. But I have noticed that TikTok is doing much better. They're starting to record and you can pull the whole clip. So it makes it a little bit easier for chopping it up for content, which is a great thing. But all right, so we've gone over every stage of the burpee. I just put all of that into a quick little circuit. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to ask that in the comments. I would really rather answer any questions that you have than have to worry that you might hurt yourself while you're trying to do it. So if you have any questions about those, please feel free to ask. It is okay. Remember, I don't hang out here long. So if there's no questions after a couple of minutes, I do call it. So if you have any questions, there's no dumb questions either. Always ask questions. If it's not me, somebody you trust. If you know a provider or a fitness trainer or something like that that might can help you with these exercises, please feel free to ask. Good morning, Janice. Welcome in. How are you today? Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Regina. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. If you have any questions about the burpee, that's what we've been going over this month because we are doing a burpee challenge for the month of September. So I have been breaking down the burpee for everyone to let you know that you do not have to say you can't do it. There are so many options and so many ways to be able to do the burpee and let you do it. And we have broken it down. So if you've missed any of those and you'd like to replay those and check those out, I do have a YouTube and I do have a Facebook. You can follow me over there, check the replays, kind of see if you want to join in. If it's something that you feel good about, follow along, jump in. I go live Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so that's where we'll start on next week. And next week, I will be doing 2 new exercises along with 2 new combo exercises. What I do is I do 2 exercises throughout the week, and on the end of the week, we put it into a combination. I do open to modifications. I do open up to questions. So if you need help, if you have any physical disabilities and you're not under a doctor's care and they've given you the go, you can always ask questions, and I will try to help guide you and make it easier for you with modifications. So welcome in. Thank y'all for joining in this morning. All right, Shale, I see you chatting it up. Do you have any questions? Have you decided if you're doing the challenge with us for September? I think I'm going to post, I'm going to try to post a video today. The one that I did that broke them all down nice and slow, I think I'm going to try to crop it and make that into content this week. Or this weekend. Not this week. It's already Thursday. Okay. All right. Well, look for that. Be watching for the content because I probably will create some videos and break those burpees down. That's my goal for the weekend. So that way, anyone that wants to try to do it with us, then they could have the idea of which one. I know. You're so supportive. All right. Well, I don't have any questions that have come through. So, Shale, I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. Facebook, YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Remember, #replay if you're watching the replay. Ask any questions that you might need. And I will see you guys on Monday. See you around. Thanks, Shale, for hanging out. Thank you for being